And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Hi, Kevin Selly in the Weather Center. I wanted to show you a couple of pictures from the weekend. This is Matador, Texas. After that tornado, I drove through on Saturday just to take a few shots and take a look around. But this is the Dollar General, or what's left of it, the steel beam structure, and it was completely taken down. Of course, the Weather Service in Lubbock measured that an EF3 tornado with maximum sustained or peak winds near 165 miles per hour. Very, very impressive pictures. This one is just a power pole, and it's a little hard to tell from the scale, but I wanted to get you to focus on the top of that pole there. It was just snapped in half, fairly low, but I went up to that pole after taking the picture, put my chest up against it, tried to reach around, and there was still about a foot in between my hands. So to give you an idea of how amazingly strong those winds were and snapped that pole. And I was really amazed and heartened by at least a dozen food trucks and trailers and things in downtown Matador, just cooking for people, giving out free food. That, of course, is the spirit of Texas. So going forward, we've got hot conditions, 101 high temperature forecast for Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, and later in the day on into the evening hours, there's a chance, about a 20% chance for some hit and miss showers and thunder showers. Some of those could be briefly strong, but let's focus on the temperatures first. These are the forecast highs. Borger at 104, Clarendon 105, 103 for Clovis and Tulia, 109. That's not the heat index, that's the air temperature forecast for Childress on Tuesday afternoon. So intense heat continues. Here's the computer forecast model. We start pretty quiet, mostly sunny skies, a little more cloud cover the northern portions of the region. And by 3 or 4 o'clock, we'll keep an eye for some isolated showers and thunder showers into the early evening hours. A few of those may strengthen a bit. I think the primary threat is going to be some brief gusty winds in and around those showers, thunder showers. A little bit of small to medium-sized hail is not out of the question. And then those would weaken, I think, by 10 o'clock on Tuesday, and then move on into the western portions of Oklahoma. Back on the temperatures, 92, the high temperature, the average high temperature for this time of year. We're forecasting triple digits for Tuesday, again on Wednesday. Then we back down a little bit, below average, mid-80s for the highs on Saturday and Sunday. Why is it so hot? That big ridge of high pressure is just sitting right over the top of us. That's that hill in the atmosphere there, right in the central plains. And we've got these little disturbances coming along, and they kick off these showers and thunder showers for the next 2 days on Tuesday and then Wednesday. But then note the hill kind of shifts into the mid and lower Mississippi River Valley for the rest of the week. That is some good news for us in that it backs the temperatures down, as I mentioned, a little bit by the end of the week. But amazing advisories. The orange are heat advisories. The purple, that's excessive heat warnings. And then, well, the Panhandle's pretty quiet as far as the heat advisories, except for obviously Palo Duro Canyon under a heat advisory that will continue for a couple of days as well. So for Tuesday, the severe weather risk, we've got the yellow areas across the northern portions of the region, including the Oklahoma Panhandle. That's the slight risk category for some severe weather. Again, the primary threat is going to be some strong, gusty straight line winds and some maybe medium-sized hail. So a 20% rain chance later in the day on Tuesday. Very hot again on Wednesday. Rain chance pretty close to 0, but then it goes back up again. 10% on Thursday, and then 30 to 40% chance for scattered showers and thunder showers, with more of these little disturbances coming along for Friday into the day on Saturday as well. And again, those temperatures back down a little bit. We've got mid-80s for the highs through the weekend, and then fairly quiet for the most part for the upcoming week.